March 11th, 2019, Path of Exile announced a new stash tab to be added, the Unique tab. This allows you to store and showcase one copy of every unique in-game. When I read that, I knew what I had to do. I've set off to obtain every unique in-game in the solo self-found game mode, filling the Unique stash tab completely. This shit will take a long ass time and won't be easy, but I'm always down for a grind. I'm Lighty, and this is All for One. Alright guys, welcome to episode 81 of All for One. I am a naked Scotsman ankle deep in the ocean, but I'm also Matt Lighty. In today's episode we have a very special project. It's all very ominous obviously, but you'll see, and I also do address very slightly at the end about how the league is going to be 1 month delayed and what that means for the series. But first, let's go over all the heist clips and heist goodies. We do make some progress. It is slowed down to a halt in the the drought of replica grand heists simply not dropping anymore, but we're going to be shifting gears towards that come the following week. Hopefully we'll get more replicas to go from. So enjoy the clips and I'll see you at the end. I just think I really shouldn't do trap if I'm trying to level. That's massive. That's massive. Slaver King, nice. Alright. Feeling good, feeling fresh, feeling alive. One new unique today, no matter what. Alright, Slaver King time. I guess we'll pick Tibbs. Sure. Okay, Smuggler's Den. And we're in. Let's do this bad boy. Unique contract, Slaver King. No idea what I'm doing here. Alright, the Bloody Pit. Frederic Torallo, slave merchant. It's just some sexy looking dude. I have no auras on. What? For how long have I not had auras on? God only knows. He's beefy. He's a beefy boy. There's my belt, and there's some other random bullshit. Alright. Well, there's the belt that matters the most. Does it just walk out the entire way? What? Guess we just leave through the beginning. There's supposed to be a portal? Is there normally a portal? Well, it didn't reflect it. They inflict temp chains. So, kind of same but different. Gives you max range. But most importantly, it makes you curse immune. That's the biggest thing, I think. It makes you curse immune. So, as you have rage, you are curse immune. Yeah, so it just makes it so the way that I guess the loop with the belt is someone hits you, you get temp chains, right? And then your rage goes up. At 25 rage, temp chains falls off, and it puts you at max rage. Or if you just hit a warding flask, it puts you at max rage, yeah. So it's a rage generator, but it also makes you immune, alternate, like in rotations. Seems pretty good, but if I had access to the bear belt, I think that's way better. I think the bear belt's just better for rage builds. Bear belt plus like conquerors. You get a lot of rage now. Flaring. Woo! That's huge. That is huge, actually. Huge. That is a month. That could be 3 months progress in one div card. Man. That's huge. It seems stupid for people who don't know. But pulling a damned card is legit like 3 months progress of farming. I get one every about 3 to 4 months, maybe. I think this is my 3rd damned card in total. Let's actually just check. Yeah, that's the 3rd one. Alright, we're halfway there. Halfway to our Soul Ripper. Oof. Man. We're getting there. It's a slow process, unfortunately. And... nope. And... okay. The Fiend card? What? I should probably just walk out real quick and uncontraband that, right? That'd be the responsible thing to do. That's my 2nd Fiend this league. I think I have 4 in total. I've got a Demon this league, I got a Fiend. I just gotta get a Doctor and I have a whole set of Headhunter cards ready to go. Oh shit. Oh, it's happened. Small cluster. Small cluster. It's taken so long. But we finally got a small cluster this league. A month in the league. Is it going to be the green one we need? Probably not. Nope, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. But now I get to level my Scion really easily for my next build. Makes leveling all of my characters easy now. Now, I think we all know the odds of this thing hitting... fucking might is, you know, like 99%. And then eminence is like 1%. And somewhere in between that is a chance for harmony, right? Yeah, it's like without fail. I have just... Alright, so our plan was initially to save for 100 ancient arms. We're just going to do for 50. We'll do 2 sets of 50. Level 40 belts, just because the belts we'd like to hit, obviously Headhunter's the big one with Nemesis in the map, but if we hit Bisco's Leash, Rislothas, or Oxium, those are all pretty cool as well. Hopefully the next 50 are better than this lot. But we'll keep the belts at least. Womp womp. Alright, see you in another month. See you another 1 month for the next chunk of belts. For those who don't know, Leyline, the tier 16, not one of the base tier 16s. You can't Horizon Orb into it, unfortunately. But it has a nice spawn for Smuggler's Cache. Not more frequent by any means, but it only has 2 fucking locations this thing can spawn on this map, which is right here or right there. That's the only places I've ever seen this thing, and I've done 100 of these maps at this point. Is right there, right there. So if you want to boss rush it, you could just go straight to the boss room and then just leave afterwards. Pretty much, kind of nice that you could do that. So if you're in Trade League and you wanted to, for some reason, power through your heist contract quest things, buy a bunch of ley lines and then just fucking boss rush then leave, boss rush then leave, and just keep doing that, and you'll get their heist contracts done probably faster than you can get them done normally. Alright, we're doing a blue geode. That'll be the one. So, boom, boom, blight. Multiple. I mean, so for those who don't know, Badge of the Brotherhood, we're trying to chance here. My guess is it's probably 1 in 10,000. That's my guess. 1 in 10,000, maybe somewhere between 8,000 and 10,000. We're about to do 500-ish. So, if you finagle the odds, we'll say we have a, whatever, 5% chance of success, maybe. It's kind of annoying also just to do this, because it's like, we're going to see probably one unique, one shit unique. Not sure how long it'll take to hit my shit unique. Yeah, we'll hit it. Ungal's Harmony, I think it's called. Oh, there's our first one. It was about 260 to 280 for our first unique. So there it goes. The first one's down. Got the Ungiles out of the way. Now it's all badge from here, boys. Now it's all badge from here. Oh, back-to-back harmony. Man, got the badge out of the way, but Ungals is gone. See? It's all downhill from here, boys. All downhill from here. I think I'm going to ultimately get badge, probably from Einhar. That's my guess. Einhar's going to be the one who gives me badge in like 2 years. Well, that was a full quad tab. Hello. Like 500, give or take, turquoises. All chanced, all down the drain. I still think badge is like 1 in 10,000 probably. So, no luck yet. We essentially made a 5% attempt dent. If that's how the world works, which it isn't. But yeah, we're going to rationalize like that. We ended up getting just the 2 Ungals Harmonies pretty much back to back. I think it actually might have been 1 chance orb apart. So pretty much back to fucking back there. And aside from that, nothing else. So I'll try again when the tab is full. Alright, talisman time. Let's go, bitch. Nothing. I do love me some good old traps. And then whoever makes the div card, what the fuck? So it makes a gem that's quality into another random quality. So it can hit the same quality. So if I have a normal quality determination and I use the lens on it, it has a chance to become one of the other two options. Then they're weighted. And if I use it on one that's another option, then vice versa. So I'm gonna use it right now on. I already have anomalous. I think I want it to become divergent. Or it's just going to become superior. Superior is obviously its normal determination. So 1 in 5 for it to become divergent. So it just became a regular quality. So now it's just a normal determination. I could literally just destroy it because it's less likely to become. So if you do it on a regular determination, it's a 1 in 10 to become the one you want. And because of the weighting, if you do it on an anomalous, it's a 1 in 5. So that's how I'm going to get my determination, basically. Oh, timeline scroll. Alright. There we go. Kind of have to run the other two then. That's fine. Don't have much of a need to do the other two now. It's a lot less important. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do some crafting now. Because my res is now 32 fire. So I'd have to get on my helmet some new shit. That'll do. All right, so let's fuck. Let's go. I lost probably 100 life regen and 2% fizz mitigation, but I get to run Torrent's Reclamation, and I'm res capped again, which I feel like is probably worth it for me. It's funny that Stampedes put you at 50 move speed. You can't go above or below that ever. But Torrent's Reclamation does make you move faster because it gives you action speed, which somehow circumvents the drawback of Stampedes. So you end up moving at like fucking 60-something move speed. I need this map literally just for my Pantheon I haven't done yet. Want to become famous by followers, primes, and views on bigfollowers.com. Cool, man. Like I'm level 98 and a half, and I've just finished my Pantheon. Shows how real integral that system is. There we go. There we fucking go. Alright. So Slaver King done. Where'd it go? Alright, we just need Death to Darna now. We just need Death to Darna. And then after I get Death to Darna, that means we are done with the 4 main contracts. And then we have just the twins left, which doesn't exist, but yeah, that's all we really needed. That was big. Okay. It's my 3rd attempt at this. Anomalous. Primer Guarding Lens. Oh my god, finally. 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 Yes. I've got the goods. I've got the goods. Oh, so good. So good. I just need to do the same thing for Grace, I think. Took 4 attempts, I mean. Sounds about right. Just for like random shit. Well, I mean, I can't complain. That's a unique contract, but you know, the hunt for twins continues. So we got our Slaver King. So we have Slaver King done, Breaking the Unbreakable done, Heart of Glory done, including all the uniques that drop from them. We just have to get one more Death to Darna, which sucks because I had 2, but I ran it because the PODB initially said that Expedition's End dropped in it, but it lied and it doesn't. So that's sad. Really, just the twins is the big one, which will never see the light of day of. Heart of Glory, unique contract, not the right one, but sure. Sounds Korean. What? What the fuck? Okay. How rare. How rare. How much did I try to get this fucking thing last league? Oh my god. How hard did I try last league? Interrupted my solo leveling. Always one league too late. My god. Well, you know what must be done? It dropped right next to it. There's only one port to call here. Just as fast as it enters this world, it has left. So we talked yesterday about lab jewels and standard some. I started leveling a character in standard hardcore while I was editing last night. So I'm going to see if I could grab a lab jewel this week. This is the lab ladder. If you look at solo self-found standard, normal lab, some guy did it today. And 2 minutes. Someone actually tried today. So he tried past couple days, it looks like. He's been doing it pretty... Oh, sorry. Solo self-found hardcore. So this is the 23rd, right? And then the next day, the guy didn't try. So the next day, this is just people playing the game. I think this guy's practicing maybe, but 5 minutes is very obtainable.
My spirit is spent.
Okay. Well, that's my time, whatever the fuck that is. So it stops me kill Zaro. So if we check the ladder, it should say my time now. So this is today. I have 2 seconds ahead of first. That's funny. So that's like with no lab, it's that easy. Just for context. If anyone wants to do this in the future. That is first place. 2 seconds. And that's like a character that has no movement speed on boots. A character that is not super great with a shitty bow. A character that didn't even have my normal lab. Like if I did this again, now with challenger charges, I'd probably shave off 45 seconds. Also, now that I know that's the right instead of the left on the third part, I think I could probably do like 4 minutes. Like, it's not very hard, I don't think. Alright, so you saw on stream how I had the other character I'm leveling, and the idea is to get lab jewels, because the league that's easiest in is solo self-found hardcore standard, basically. So non-league. And you can check your listings every day for who wins the lab of the day. On Path's website, they have a section for ladder, labyrinth, hardcore. There we go, labyrinth ladders. Then you go to fucking solo self-found hardcore, and this was today's nothing yet, right? But if you check yesterday's, I got first place by literally 2 seconds. And this is on my first lab playthrough. It's not even the lab playthrough to make a good time. This was the lab playthrough just to get my ascendancy, which is challenger charges on my duelist, so that I could easily get a score of like 4 minutes after scouting out the layout. But that was enough. That's how easy it is. This is just enough. Cruel was 9 minutes for Cruel. It means I could easily do Cruel. I could do Cruel in 5 minutes, no problem. Like, fucking eyes closed. So, that was easy. So here it is. We log in. And I believe I have a remove only tab that's going to have the jewel in it, I think. That's how it works. So I click with stash. Yep. So there's where the fuck is this tab? It's the very last tab. Where is this? Hide remove onlys. There it is. Okay. So solo self on Labyrinth, hardcore normal, says the date, says the time. Emperor's Cunning. There you go. It's just that easy to get lab jewels every day. Now, to do this, there's certain rules and certain constraints. Pop back here, boom, bap, boop. These are the leaderboards. So players are timed from when they enter the lab. Pretty much they start the lab at the pedestal and they kill Lazaro. You just gotta walk in, you kill Lazaro, that's the end time. You have to, for normal, you have to be level 40 or lower. So the best thing to do is be level 40 and already be ascended. To do Cruel, you have to be level 60 or lower, okay? There are no level restrictions for Merc and Eternal. So that's why these are very, very hard compared to these. Because for these, I could, playing a build that's good, right? Assuming I have my labs done, I could legit do, this very easily, like I showed you. Do this at 60 very easily, like I showed you. The time is very easy. And then you get Cunning, and the next one I get is Wit, which is the int one. But then Might becomes significantly harder at doing Cruel, and then Mastery is a lot harder. But it's not that hard, because here's Merciless from yesterday. Again, 9 minutes, 10 minutes for a Merc Lab. It's not that bad. Uber Lab, barely anyone ran it yesterday. It was a half hour from this is yesterday's. Like, so it's just a matter of time. And you were saying, oh, those are inconsistent times. Well, kind of. You know, some days some days you got fast people doing it, and then you know, like this day is 4 minutes. But the day before that, nobody did it, and then a half hour. So honestly, as long as you just get to the level and you just do it every day, eventually you'll just win. People seem to think this is very difficult, but it really isn't that difficult. You want me to get these lab jewels, and everyone mocks me for saying how I'm gonna get them, and I've always said it, I'm never gonna get them. This is all part of my plan. All right, this is also the long con. I'm gonna get all of them. I'm gonna get them all during Heist League, and it's gonna be fucking easy as shit. Dominus Rain? Well, that's just, you have a corrupting blood flask, you're good to go. Whoa! I'm a bit shocked. Lighty soon to be removed. Has been removed. This is, yeah, so you just saw me die. This is my, I re-rolled. This is my second character for the, Project Lab Jewels. Please God. This is Lighty _ round 2, please God. And I didn't go bleed bow again. I just couldn't emotionally do the same character twice. Either way, I decided to play, you know, a very good hardcore build. Chieftain, Bladefall, Blade Bab. The basis of the build is you're a tanky spellcaster with roughly max block thanks to glancing blows eventually. You do pure fire damage, which is all your fizz is being converted to fire. And yeah, that's the gist of the build. This is like the basis of the tree, I guess. I'm trying to pick up all the damage and important nodes as I go through. I'm about to pick up glancing blows, but I'm working my way towards the Mystic Bulwark for the mana because I'm having mana issues because I just picked up my major 4-link for my one skill. So for those who are in a Bladefall, Blade Blast is a 2-stage damage dealer, which I tend to dislike. But this one feels pretty okay. So 2 stages meaning the abilities themselves can't really kill things for the most part, and when you combine them, that's what wipes the screen. And here's an example of the damage. It's quite good though in general. Again, mana is my current issue, but there's my single target. You know, normally it's like 1 to 2 shot, a hefty rare. Here's a good little single target show. As you can see, the Bladefall itself actually does pretty solid damage while leveling. But I'm gonna farm up and get to level, you know, 60 and then do Cruel Lab at 60. This is actually aspirins. This might be a sub 5 minute Cruel Lab on first attempt, honestly. A little worried. I do got the Cold Lieutenant, so there's a Reflector I gotta worry about, but as long as I don't play like a dumbass, I should be okay. I am sitting in fire. Okay. And that's my time, so that's pretty good though, I think, honestly. We could check the boards real quick and see what my time was for that, but I think it might have been sub 5 minutes. So there's the day. Currently, the guy had 8 minutes, and that puts me at sub 5 minutes. What'd I say? 4 minutes, 58 seconds. I've gotten pretty good at like knowing what my lab times are now. This is my first Cruel Soul Self on hardcore on this account. That probably is going to take it. If you look at previous days, nothing was even really close. That guy was at 6 minutes. It was close, but yeah, no one's even close to beating sub 5 minutes. So I am the fastest. Look at me go. But yeah, time to farm some gear now. It's going to be a while of doing that, but got all the time in the world. So yeah, let's utilize it. I mean, I can't make this shit up. I just hit spawn to the first claimant off that box the second end of the fucking recording. Did I need that for the account? I think I might have. Did I actually need that for the fucking account? I just snagged it on my solo self-found shenanigans. Where did I put? Where is it under? Base game? Labyrinth. Yeah, I mean, you can't make that shit up. Talk about a clutch account coming in clutch. Fucking okay. What a joke. I'm just missing Death's Door. I'm not gonna fill these in until this video's done, and these you know what they are. But I mean, what a fucking meme right there. If I have to reroll for whatever reason, Spine is actually insane for early Vortex, early Wintertide brand, 35 cold multi with base cold, with chance to freeze, increased damage against frozen. It's actually a ton of damage. So yeah, that's disgusting. Alright, so level 62, just finishing up Act 8. I want to get to about 5 to 6k life, even when doing tier 1 maps, just to be super fucking tanked out. My res is at 56, sorry, my block is 56, 56, but obviously Tempest Shield puts me at 64, and that's with a Angelic Shield. So yeah, pretty much all rare gear. I think I'll just grab Merc before I hit Lab, even though I'm like double res capped with Purity, but I will be dropping Purity sooner than later, strictly because I want to run Skitterbots. Skitterbots are better than running Purity of Elements overall. Since Purity of Elements does not give me Chaos Res. If I only had an Aura that gave me Chaos Res, that'd be fantastic. Alright, this is the same day, 68 currently, still, you know, in Blood Aqueduct. This is after reset, so let me drag this bitch on screen. So, the day, for me, I was first in Cruel, first in Normal. Let's see if I actually stayed first in both. And click. Moment of truth. Probably should have done a second Cruel, because I kind of want to have 2 of each, but that's fine. And, yo. Just Emperor's, oh, there's 1 for each tab. Lol. Alright, well, there's that one. And there's that one. Okay. Another day. Another chunk of Emperor's Jewels. Part of me thinks I should probably make another character and get another Cruel. I don't know. Either way, we're on to the next stage. I mean, I have it unlocked now. But we're on the next stage. For me, which is going to be medium. Merciless. And, yeah, that'll be my next, thing. Alright, well, I'm level 71, and I'm in Act 10, and I feel like I'm pretty good. I can go do a pretty slow Merc Lab, and we'll just see how long it takes to clear through today's. It's got a gold door. It's not great, but, I'm, like, pretty much just zooming through anyway, so the real attempts will be, later speedrun attempts, etc. But who knows? Maybe I'll just get it off of this time. That's happened a few times where we've just like casually gone for lab and just gotten the jewel. So I'm gonna hope for like this might sound long, but like an 8-minute lab. 8-minute first try gold door. It's honestly okay. You can still pretty much phase him, which is nice. Again, this is on a 4-link, just to clarify. 4-link phasing. But, yeah, damage is fine. I feel like I might still make a 6-minute time at this pace. Atrium's a dead. Oh, hold on. Atrium's fine, actually. This could be a lot faster time than I thought. I'm getting really lucky in my door guesses here. The fuck is this spawn today? Very weird. I have a very fast time. Holy shit. I think I have a really quick time. I think I actually might be I don't think it's a sub 4 minute, but it might be a sub 5 minute. That might be a sub 4 minute time. I'm not even fucking joking. That was a pretty quick time. Let's check what our time was. Holy shit. Okay, solo stuff on ladders. Solo stuff on hardcore, merciless. 5:43. I'm not mad at that. The previous days were 6 minutes, 5:12. 5:43 is pretty good considering the previous couple days here. So yeah, that 5:43 might be enough. I don't think I'm gonna really get a try for a second one unless I obviously don't get it, but like I'm not gonna try today unless I see someone beat me. But if someone beats me by like 10 seconds, I'll go again. But that's actually a pretty solid time. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Okay, so next thing we're picking up, yes, Velacos, Storm's Embrace is the Endurance Charge, Shenanigans, and then the next level we're just gonna probably refund that and just get Call to Arms, but that'll take care of our Endurance Charge. Left click, I just gotta fix my links. There's Merc Lab done, so we could pretty much just safe rolling now and doing tier 1s, and then doing more Merc Lab at 10s. I will be doing more Merc Labs because I do want to get at least two of these, the Emperor's, whatever the fucking strength one is, because that's a very good one for builds in general, so I will see you in maps eventually. I will say this build is quite strong. Just objectively in hardcore, this build is quite fucking strong. Alright, well, I'm in maps now. I mean, legally. I do have maps. So I'm gonna run some maps, and then, yeah, I guess that's that. Just gotta do a bunch of fucking maps. And eventually I'll get lab trials, thankfully. Alright, lab trial 1. Alright, it's after the daily reset. Let's check if I won Merc. From the previous day. Merc is the big one. Merc's a really nice one. Obviously, Uber's the best one, but Merc is very strong because it's the strength stacking one, and I did. Alright, sick. There's Might. Yep, there's Might. So, that's actually... What the fuck? Okay, so there's Might. It's actually a perfect Might, too, which is 6% increased strength, Base damage and no drawback. It's like Brawn, but better, basically. They're all limit 1, so, you know, whatever. I'm just missing the 1 now, but I'm going to be putting this video out before I have a chance to get Uber, because Uber's going to take some time, because the Uber Lab trials are just random as fuck. And I'm doing my Tier 1 maps, so it is what it is. As a brief update for this process, I am currently at... Boop, boop, boop. That's the wrong thing to click. I'm at 4 out of 6 Uber Lab trials. So, again, I'm just doing Tier 1 maps. The second I get my Uber Lab, I'm pretty much good to go. I can also do Merc Labs every day if I decide to snipe extras. I just want 1 extra. I'm not going to be greedy. I don't want to be a dick and take someone else's Emperor Jewel if they're going for it as well. So, this is basically what I'm going to be doing. I will pretty much just check Merciless for the previous day. So, let's see, like, the previous day was 6 minutes. Mine was, you know, mine was pretty good. Mine was 5.5. But, you know, if I check Merciless and the fastest time was like 9.5 minutes or something, I'll probably do Merciless. Just to, you know, I can easily get under 7 minutes, if not 6 minutes, on any layout. And I'll just snag myself an extra one, so I have 1 to use and then 1 for the stash. I do want to get a second wit eventually also, so I have 2 of each. 1 for the stash again and 1 for use. So I'm going to be going over this in another video on Sunday, but just like, really briefly, Path's next league has been pushed back a month. Ow, my fucking hand. And that may sound like terrible news, but in all actuality, for me and for the All for One series, this is actually really nice. Now, whether they increase the time of heist, I doubt. They might just increase heist by a month and run events concurrently. If that's the case, then I'm going to be, again, sticking with heist. If they end heist on the normal time and they just have a month-long something, if it's an event that is somehow advantageous and isn't void to the account, I'll obviously play it. If it's like a, you know, Mayhem League or something, or Flashback League, where I may have access to getting like a Gilffin's Trickery through Tempest or something like that, for sure I'll play the event. If it's a void event or something that doesn't benefit me, for example, if the league is like Endless Delve, which is something they mentioned, I'd rather not do it, because for me to gear a character and get to the point where I can do Delve at the same rate I could do it in Standard, when in Standard I have like 300 fucking Soulfight Scarabs and 400 Nico Dailies, I'd rather spend that time just doing Deep Delve in Solo Self-Fund Standard and clear off some of that progress, not including also making some progress towards maybe getting a Death's Doors. So for us, for the account, it's actually kind of pretty insane if we can have it a month of freedom, because a month of freedom for me means Delirium maps for Talisman drops, means Deep Delve, means you know, Uber Lab with the Gift of the Goddesses. So it's actually pretty sweet. Well, there you have it, guys. That about wraps up where I'm at so far with Project Labyrinth Jewel and my heist contract progression. Everything's going according to plan. I should have, by the end of November, my Uber Lab Jewels and all of my Lab Jewels done in the Solo Self-Fund Hardcore Standard character. And I should have the bulk of my unique contracts done and on to strictly grinding maps for Replica Grand Heist. I look forward to seeing the decision that Path decides to make when it comes to this league being pushed back, and it's still a bit strange to me because they're doing it on the back of Cyberpunk being delayed by 1 month, but honestly, who's to say that it doesn't get delayed another month, or Shadowlands gets delayed, or something else gets delayed? How long will Path live, you know, getting cuckolded in the corner by other games releases? Only time will tell. Anyway, have a good weekend, guys. Happy Halloween, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.